keep submitting. Let's take a look at what we're watching here in the First Alert Weather Center. We have another chilly night, not as cold as this morning, but we have flurries and some light snow possible out there. It's snowing outside the CBS studio right now, and we have a huge warm up starting very quickly. So satellite and radar, still some snow as we head off to the west. Fairly clear on the eastern plains, a little bit of light rain as we zoom on into Denver. Again, there's some light snow just outside our door. McKaylee White came in from outside and she's like, oh my gosh, it's too cold out here. I'm over it. We do have a little bit of snow, as you can see, out near Golden and making its way toward Evergreen as well. So a little bit of moisture. We aren't expecting much accumulation. As we take a look at the futurecast, once we get those few little pops this evening, we're clear by tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow we have sunshine. It's a beautiful day because we know it's a big day in Denver with the Rockies home opener. And our futurecast for tonight, we continue to see a little bit of snow in the mountains, maybe a few pops out on the eastern plains early tomorrow morning. But by about 7 o'clock in the morning, everything should be wrapped up. We should have no travel trouble in the high country on Thursday. It should be a beautiful day. We get a little warmer, still below normal, but it's going to feel a lot nicer out there with all that sunshine and temperatures back into the 50s. Right now it's 39 in Denver, 41 in Greeley, 40s for most of the eastern plains, teens to the 30s in the mountains, 20s, 30s off to the west. And we have a cold 13 from our weather watcher, Paul Kaplan, who lives just northwest of Gunnison. Now temperatures tomorrow, we jump up. We had the low 40s today in Denver. We go up to about 53. Normal for this time of year is 60. It's been such a chilly spring that we've kind of forgotten what normal feels like, but we should be at about 60. So even though it's below normal, it's still better than today. High country 30s, 40s, 30s to the 50s off to the west, and 50s, 60s for our far eastern plains. This morning we hit 11 degrees in Denver. That actually broke a daily record low temperature for us. So certainly a chilly one. We'll be in the 20s tomorrow morning, so it will be better, but still a little crisp out there. 20s out in the eastern plains. High country mostly in the single digits. There will be some sub-zero temperatures out there, and then 20s to the single digits off to the west. We have a lot going on this week. It's Rockies opening day, then it's Good Friday, and then we have Easter Sunday out there. So on Thursday, if you're heading out to downtown Denver, if you're hanging out pregame in Lodo, finding a cool drink, 47 degrees for pregame time, 50 by first pitch, low 50s by the time the game wraps up. So it should be really nice baseball weather out there. You may need a jacket, especially if you're in the shady seats. Then on Friday, 66 degrees. We get back above normal. We are going to be a bit windy in some areas. So once again, fire danger is pretty high for the eastern plains down into the southeastern part of the state. Gusty, low humidity, and of course, that part of the state has been super, super dry. And then heading into Easter weekend, I know there's so many activities out there. Saturday, a few clouds out there, but 70 degrees. Isn't that going to feel so nice? And then Easter Sunday, 73. Early services, if you go to sunrise service, of course, it's always chilly out there, low 40s. If you go to church a little bit later, we should get into about the upper 40s, low 50s. But by noon, we're in the 60s. And then by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you can enjoy a beautiful afternoon with your family, 69 degrees and sunny. So it's really nice out there throughout the afternoon. Just a beautiful day. The Easter egg hunts and the Easter bunny should arrive with no issues at all. And then on Monday, that 80 degrees, we could repeat it on Tuesday. Will feel so lovely out there. And then we have the mid 70s by Wednesday. And then by next week, we do actually cool off a little bit, but it's going to be a dry spell coming our way after so many weeks of moisture that we've had around Colorado.
There you go. If opening day was today, Lauren, I'd be looking for lukewarm beer rather than cold ones.